Yeah, Mayor, actually I had one thing, but then another item was brought up about the Pool and Baker Engineering. I know that there, when, I think July, August of last year, there was some discussion about entering into an agreement where Baker would be the kind of go-to engineering company, and the former city attorney said that that really couldn't be done because it would need to be put out for bid. I was just curious, did that happen, or how did Baker come to be the one to do the pool project?
We sent all that to our attorney. When we put the original ad, I don't have it.
Was that for like the streetscape?
For the streetscape project, but not for our master plan. For our streetscape master plan, when we put the ad in the paper, it said that, it's not exactly what it said, but it said that the person that we contracted would be able to put the plan together and also do any project involving the plan.
So they would be doing, and Baker would have potentially all projects within the city.
They could. They are not doing all projects, but they could potentially do all projects because they would have done the election to a very rigorous.
Oh yeah, that was a big process.
That took many months. We sent all that up to, actually sent it to the state.
I think it's the DOH. DOH.
Do the streetscape project. Set it up to them, they were fine with it, and absolutely they were, you did not have to get out the next streetscape project. That's exactly how it works, they can do it. So, yeah, we cover all that.
What I wanted to discuss this evening was the issue with overtime within the fire department. I know that it's a problem for them, but they've always been short of manpower. They've always kind of needed more firefighters, and I know that in the next budget there's going to be a new firefighter coming in. I think they've just got 2 new ones that are starting. But here recently, it's become an issue. I know that this council voted over a year ago to put the former chief actually back on shift because to help eliminate or reduce some of that overtime. The only concern that I have is that there are firefighters now that are working 3 days in a row. We had one recently that worked actually 4 days in a row. That could just potentially be a public safety issue as far as...
Of course, as you know, they're not forced to work. They're going to work 1 day.
Well, I understand, but the way the overtime, from my understanding, the way it works is there's a list. It's like if they need somebody, they have to start at a certain point, they have to call. So, I don't know if this is maybe something where the city can get with the fire department or the committee through their mutual whatever agreement they have to discuss that with everyone so that it's kind of evenly spread so that there's not any potential for any kind of public safety issues. I think the federal guidelines on that is no firefighter can work more than 72 hours, and if this firefighter worked 4 days, that's 96. So there could just potentially be an issue there. Oh no, I just wanted to raise this because council voted on this over a year ago. They took action to put the former chief on shift to eliminate, and I know that they're down a man now with the recent retirement of the former chief, so the new chief really want to have a lot on his plate as far as trying to manage all of that, so he's going to have a very difficult task, and I know he's got the 2 new firefighters coming in, but word is we're going to lose one of our firefighters. So.
The reasoning we use when we put on day shift is
all that.
And if we put it on shift, it's just not
Well, I know we got 2 new coming, but I mean, there's talk that maybe we might be losing one of our current firefighters to another city, and that's just going to put an even bigger burden on the department. And we just like to know if like the fire committee, I don't know who's running the police and fire committee now, but if they could maybe look at potentially a long-term plan or even get together and get some kind of an emergency short-term plan to make sure that they have the manpower and the tools that they need to do the job.
Well, we forwarded 2 firefighters in the last year. They are currently working.
Well, I know, but their probationary period, I'm not quite sure what that is, but they're not really...
Right, but they're working.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, well...
And I remember that resolution passed the chief work 24-hour shifts, and I believe that it specifies during the pending investigation of the firefighters that they attempted to terminate.
Well, this is not anything that puts the current chief on shift. This is just... Well, I understand what that all was. And there was also... Okay.
Yeah, the previous council voted to do that during the investigation of the firefighters that was attempted to be terminated.
Well-
those that are here can possibly answer your question.
Well, absolutely they could. And actually, council took a vote to form a committee to look into the so-called harassment and bullying within the department, and there's never been anything come of that.
Is there any?
Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, no, I mean, there's never been anything come of it. I mean, the allegations were made, but nothing came of
All in
it.
favor? All opposed?